Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the second edition of AreySportsNews. Today, we'll be picking up right where we left off last week with the Istanbul Derby between Fenerbahce and Galatasaray for not only bragging rights, but for the right to be called the champions of Turkey. Now, these two teams faced off on Saturday at Fenerbahce Şükrü Saracoğlu Stadium, with Galatasaray holding a 1-point lead ahead of their rivals. Winner would take all. If this game were to end in a draw, Galatasaray would be champion. Now, the first time these two teams met at Fenerbahce Şükrü Saracoğlu Stadium, Galatasaray came back from a 2-0 deficit to tie it 2-2 and almost made the most unbelievably amazing comeback to make it 3-2. But Milan Baros's volley struck the crossbar and the game ended in a 2-2 draw. But the first time these two teams met in the playoffs was at Galatasaray's Aslantepe Arena. Galatasaray were the better team, but Fenerbahce did what Galatasaray could not do, and that is score 2 goals to Galatasaray's 1. Now on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, I saw two completely different teams. Galatasaray, who's known as the best attacking side in Turkey, with Fenerbahce being the second best attacking side in Turkey, and against Galatasaray, they're known this season at least to just sit back and defend and counter. Forgive me, but I'm about to compare Galatasaray to Barcelona, who just keep pushing and attacking, while Fenerbahce is sort of like Real Madrid, who at least against Barcelona, they sit back, defend heartily, and they go on successful counterattacks, which is what happened at Aslantepe earlier in the playoffs in Fenerbahce's 2-1 victory at Galatasaray over the rivals. Now, the reason why I saw two completely different teams is simple. Fenerbahce came out with an all-out attack, not allowing Galatasaray to complete more than 4 or 5 passes in a row, and Galatasaray did not expect this. They expected to go and dominate. But one thing they may have forgotten is that this is for the Championship of Turkey, with Fenerbahce trailing by 1 point, and they're hosting Galatasaray. After defeating Galatasaray 2-1 once again at Galatasaray Stadium, why couldn't they beat them at their stadium? That was their mentality. So Fenerbahce in the first half, all-out attack, but Galatasaray's keeper Fernando Muslera and their defense kept out all danger, and Fenerbahce's shots even went away and over the crossbar. Now, Galatasaray had a few chances, but none were nearly as good as Fenerbahce's in the first. So the first half would end 0-0. Now for the second half. Fenerbahce once again with a plethora of chances, but their best chance came midway through the second half when the cross comes in and Semih Şentürk's diving header from 3 feet away from goal is saved by Fernando Muslera's chest. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, Muslera didn't even see the ball. He looked away, his hands were flailing like this away, and the ball hits his chest and is saved away for continuance of play. Now, here's when it gets interesting. Icardi, Fenerbahce, got yellow carded in the first half for a foul. In the second half, he cleanly took the ball away from a Galatasaray defender, I believe it was Hakan Balta, who fell down pretty easily. And Icardi, once he heard the whistle in Galatasaray's favor, he took the ball and he kicked it out after the whistle. Referee was not taking that. Cüneyt Çakır, referee of the match, he pulls out the second yellow and the red card. Icardi has now been rejected. Now, for 10 to 15 minutes, the game was played like this. Galatasaray could not capitalize, but they did keep it to a 0-0 draw. Then Thomas Uyfalusi spoke once or twice back to the referee, disagreeing with his decisions, and Cüneyt Çakır once again does not hesitate, pulls out a yellow, and a minute or two later pulls out a red card to Uyfalusi. 10-on-10 for the remainder of the game. Galatasaray started to look comfortable, while Fenerbahce's attack after attack just ended in Galatasaray defending heartily. And even though 5 minutes were added to the 90 minutes, the game would end in a 0-0 draw, with Galatasaray becoming the new champions of Turkey. Ladies and gentlemen, Fenerbahce had an amazing season, but Galatasaray had a better one. However, this game, there was no match fixing, no nothing. Fenerbahce were truly and honestly the better team, and Galatasaray were fortunate to get a 0-0 draw. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to congratulate Galatasaray on the Turkish Super League Championship and look forward to seeing them in the Champions League, and hopefully Fenerbahce will qualify for the Champions League and join Galatasaray in the group stage in the 2012-2013 UEFA Champions League. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening and watching my analysis on the Istanbul Derby, and I look forward to putting out my third AreySportsNews video, and this time it may be about another sport such as basketball and or hockey. So please, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned, and once again, I humbly thank you, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and I wish you all a great day. Thank you.